So that's probably needs editing. Me looking confused and bewildered. This is a problem with getting, you know, not technology wise. It makes you look daft, but what the hell, I don't care. So hello and welcome. My name is B. You all know that. I've been around for a while. I've been around on this channel for a while, and I love going live because what happens is when I go live, I have a topic in mind and Goddess just drops in all the information she would like me to speak about. And at the moment we are creating the Priest of Dark Goddess course that starts tomorrow. So we are full in flow of creation, which I absolutely love. Creation, manifestation, all of that. And then in 2 months' time, we're beginning to, I think it's on the 4th and 5th of November, we're beginning again with the Priestess of Cerridwen course. And it's been a real pleasure to see quite a few people apply for that, because there's so much choice out there now, so much choice. So many people are offering you some amazing courses that are so clever, so fun, that, you know, it's hard. It's hard to compete, and I don't want to compete. I want to be in the full knowledge that Goddess will send the right people to the course, the right people, because it is not an easy course. None of my things are easy. I love to say that because I want people to understand that this is not a you pays your money, you come in course. This is about being fully in the flow of Goddess and allowing yourself to feel her presence in your life. And that happens through hard work, dedication, determination, devotion. And somebody said worship the other day, and I'm a little bit worried about worship. Worship sounds a little bit weird to me. I think that's a bit too Catholic for me. I don't ever remember Cerridwen having asked me to worship her. She's always asked me to show her my devotion, and the more devotion I show her, the more I connect with her, the more the energy flows, and the more I can help others with her help. But she's never asked her to be worshipped. The other thing that is not been asked to worship is myself. I have people who come on my courses, and very often they put me on a pedestal and they think that I'm a guru or something. I am somebody who still puts her knickers on one leg at a time, who still has no compunction in swearing when the occasion asks for it, and I am not perfect, not by a long shot. If I was perfect, I think I'd die, because quite frankly, I quite like my little foibles and quirks, and I still have a lot to learn about myself, which is why I'm so excited about our Dark Goddess course, because that is all about learning about yourself. It is actually taking time to get to know yourself, and that is such an important thing to do. When you know yourself, when you know what you're capable of, good or bad, then in a way you are safe, because you're not going to get jumped on by yourself, if that makes any sense. So it is a lovely, lovely time for us, a lovely time of creation for us at this moment of time. Autumn equinox, as I said, it's raging out here in Avalon. So if you don't know, I live in Glastonbury and we call it Avalon, and it's raging here. You know, the winds are come up and they're shaking all the leaves from the trees to make space for the new growth. And in a way, that's what we're asking you to do, is to shake the old off and bring in the new. Start the first ideas of what is new for you. And like I said, for us, we have more courses. We have created the Temple College of Avalon. We are looking to add to our portfolio and bring something to you every week that you will enjoy. So I will be more on here more often. You know, I'm driving other creators crazy because I don't have a set time. I just go, hey, I have something to say. I want to do this now. And it's like I'm breaking all the rules of YouTube. I'm breaking all the rules of creators that are, you know, trying to spiritual entrepreneur, somebody was saying the other day. I think that's brilliant. I will come and speak to you whether I have something to sell or not. However, I will say today we have something to sell because we have finished our book. And our book is a beautiful collection of musings, poetry, stories, and information, as far as we're concerned, about the goddess Cerridwen. So In Her Dark Bright Light was collated by myself and by the lovely Emma Clark, Priestess Ilan, that you see so often on our YouTube channel, that has created the song wheel of Cerridwen, that has come out in her, as a module for the course and as a course itself next year. So what I love to show you is that everyone who steps on the course has the opportunity to actually create something in their own right. One of our priestesses has created a fantastic tarot deck that is really beautiful, beautifully channeled from one of the modules in our course that is called the Cerridwen Rose Healing. The other people, if you see behind me, lots of people creating beautiful paintings, people creating stories, people helping others with creating sacred objects or teaching them how to do that. So it is all about sending goddess energy out in the world, allowing people to feel who she is at this time in this place that can be a little bit scary for all of us. You know, it is not an easy time. In the almost 60 odd years that I've lived, you know, there have been tough times, there have been crazy times. But what I'm seeing these days post-COVID, it was almost like COVID was the beginning of the avalanche, and now things are moving forward very, very fast. And I'm not trying to make anybody fearful. What I'm trying to do is show that perhaps we have a time of transformation ahead of us, a time of change, and that the more we are prepared to step up, step into a place, into a role of leadership, compassionate, loving leadership, not power over leadership. And that is a really important difference. As long as we have that capacity, as long as we wish to serve our community, and that is really our sphere of influence, as long as we're ready to step in and step up, then we are able to make a difference. We can be role models of how to do something. We can be educators. We can teach people who are lost things that they need to know. And I'm not just talking about spiritual things, yeah? I'm talking about very practical things. The more practical we become, the more independent we become at this moment of time in the world. The more we stick together in our communities, there is safety in numbers. There is safety in community. There is help to be had. Teaching people to do things. And we are doing things like teaching young women how to cook a meal for their children, how to be in community with each other, how not to be afraid of each other, how not to be in competition with each other. Especially the amount of young women that we have here in Avalon who are mothers by choice, by themselves. They are alone, they are in need. And those of us who have been through that, those of us who have been through not having a lot of money, not knowing where the next meal might come from, we have found ways how to help people. And as a priestess, you are always on. There is no time off. I was having my eyebrows done. I hope you like them. I was having my eyebrows done the other day in Southampton before going to an event. And the lady that did my eyebrows spent an hour with me, where it should have been a half an hour appointment, and was telling me her whole life story. And that's okay. That's what I'm there for. And she was very intrigued by my sign. And when I told her what I do, who I am, and what I believe in, she was very open to that. And interestingly enough, and I hadn't noticed that, she had a pentagram around her neck. She had no idea what that pentagram meant. She just felt when she saw it that it might be of help to her. So I was able to tell her a little something about that. Education doesn't always have to come in a big course, can come in all sorts of ways. And then another lady where I bought myself a little gizzard, as I do, I love my jewelry. She was telling me in a 5-minute conversation during the transaction about someone she'd seen because she was looking to connect with the spirit of her mother. Now, imagine yourself going into a W.H. Smith or into a H.G. Jones or whatever the shops are called, and somebody that works there and is serving you suddenly feels the need to tell you about the way that they had a connection with the spirit of their mother. It only happens to priestesses and priests, I promise you. If you are not yet a priestess and priest and that happens to you, it means that you're on the path to do that. Anyway, I would like to invite you to have a look at our new book. I haven't got a copy in front of here. I should have held it in front of me, shouldn't I? How unprepared am I? But I will I will show you the books. And I am sending you to our website. Please go and have a look, cerridwen.co.uk. And if you like a few ramblings, if you like some of the comforting words that I have, hopefully, for all of you, I will be talking more probably on a particular day at a particular time, so not to confuse people, about what we do. And this is an invitation for you to catch up with us and just learn a little something about yourself, about the world, and about what we as priestesses do. And on that note, I'm going to leave it now. I hope you're all well, and I send you blessings of the autumn equinox, and I hope that this autumn will bring you whatever you need and shed whatever you need to shed, and let the light in wherever the darkness is getting scary. So mote it be. Blessed be.